Welcome. This is Craig Lane with Health Alkemy, and we're here to talk about a byproduct of health. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. And today's byproduct of health is one of the discoveries I made, which is complaining about something, disappointment. Look for an upcoming video on the expectation disappointment cycle. And I was in one of those because I had an expectation, I was disappointed, and then I realized it was a girlfriend, and I thought, well, what am I bringing to the situation? And so the query is, what am I bringing to life? What am I bringing to this event? What am I bringing to this relationship? What am I bringing instead of you? The biggest red flag in the byproducts of health is if we're looking outward to blame, shame, call it shame, blame, guilt, then for me, there's this red flag that goes up. And one of my mantras, we'll have another video about the how does that thought feel? And so when you practice trying to feel what's going on upstairs, there's these natural sort of red flags that go off inside our being. And that's one of them is start blaming somebody for something. And of course, if somebody, abuses you, misuses you, betrays you, whatever, then, you're justified in that. But the wary to be careful with is the victim. And we'll have another video on the triangle, the victim, hero, perpetrator triangle. And you can kind of figure out where you're on that. But what are you bringing to life? So any situation, then the problem is, okay, I'm blaming somebody else for something that maybe I need to look at myself. And what am I bringing to the situation? Like, this also works with coming up for an up-and-coming event. If I'm going to talk in front of a bunch of people, then the query I'm looking at is, okay, I could have anxiety, I could have worry, I could have doubt, fear about doing it, but then what people want to see is that radiant glow, that bright light. And that's one of the definitions of enlightenment is what light are you bringing to the world? So thank you very much for watching this video here on Health Alkemy today.